Hello everyone and welcome back to another Top 10 Trends. Today, we're going to be taking a look at 10 awesome cosplay costumes. These might not be the most awesome ones in existence, but they're the most awesome ones I was aware about when I made this list video, and I like each one quite a bit. I hope you guys are ready for some cosplay fun, so let's begin. Number 10. Sharknado. Now, the Sharknado costume doesn't have a particular person associated with it. A lot of these that I'm gonna have going forward are either unique to one person, or I picked one person to specifically represent that version of the costume. But the Sharknado costume is represented by Comic-Con lovers and Sharknado lovers all across conventions. I love the creativity associated with this costume. The idea of dressing as a Sharknado is funny. Some people wear the Sharknado on their heads, some people have it on their full body, some people have ones that are 12 feet tall. But regardless, the Sharknado costume takes number 10 because it's one of the most creative uses of Halloween spiderwebs that I've ever seen. Love or hate the movie, you gotta hand it to people who are creative enough to make their own Sharknado costume. You know, it's not always about the glitz and glamour of a well-polished costume. Sometimes a good and funny idea is worth putting in the effort for. Number 9. Jeff Seegert as Raiden. No, not the Raiden from Mortal Kombat, Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. Jeff Seegert's Raiden is fantastic. The attention to detail on the costume is remarkable. The chest pieces look just like, you know what, the whole bodysuit looks just like what you'd expect from the game. The amount of work he must have put into this costume is astonishing. I love the way his lower jawline even intercepts with his upper lip, just like the actual character. The sword's cool too. He's got the whole great look going on for him. Jeff Seegert clearly spent a lot of time working on this costume, and it shows. This is the best Raiden I think I've ever seen. Even his eyes have a special contact in them that gives them a glowing appearance. The attention some people put to detail is truly astonishing. Number 8. Marie-Claude Bourbonnais. Rainbow Mika. Now, some of you might recall Marie from another video we did recently. In that video, I picked Frost as my favorite costume of hers, but her Rainbow Mika costume is on par with that at the very least. I tried to vary it up so I wasn't picking the same costumes in each one, and I think Marie's Rainbow Mika costume is definitely worthy of a spot on this list. It's a spitting image. It's hard to tell her from the 3D character. It even comes complete with a little mask and matching ponytails. Awesome. Number 7, Tom DiPetrillo, Hulkbuster. Now, Tom didn't do this one alone. He has help from a company he owns called Extreme Costumes, and I'm not surprised. A project of this size required a truly skilled team behind it to make it come to life. Tom started making costumes 20 years ago, but it was recently that he released the Hulkbuster suit, and he started making plans 2 years before Avengers Age of Ultron was released. This incredible suit stands 9 feet tall. It functions, it lights up. The entire suit weighs 100 pounds, and believe it or not, that was light for the initial planning. Each arm weighs almost 20 pounds. The suit took hundreds of hours to make, so that each piece would interlock with the other one, allowing for a full range of movement, so the operator could pilot it without being completely helpless. And it's not even that heavy, although it is heavy. It takes several minutes for him to get suited up, and it takes a team of handlers, much like a medieval suit of armor being donned on a knight. If you think it's unwieldy to walk around in, just try shipping the thing. This costume's so cool, he had green lasers installed behind the light-up eyes, so he can shoot lasers out of his eyes, because it's that awesome. Tom says for his next project, he's gonna go for the spider tank from Ghost in the Shell. He wants to make it drivable and steerable. I wish him the best of luck. Number 6, Crystal CosFX as Ivy Valentine. I know, I listed this one exactly on another list, but I think this costume is absolutely fantastic. Crystal, as mentioned on another list, is a professional cosplayer, and as a professional cosplayer, she brings her A game to the table with her Ivy Valentine cosplay. It's stunning, spot on, and there's a lot of intricacies in the outfit that add detail in small ways, making her match the character even more than you'd expect. Number 5. Carlos Blanchard, the Medieval Batman. Now, the Medieval Batman is a bit of a fan costume. It takes Batman and brings him back to the Dark Ages. One part Batman, one part Sauron. The Medieval Batman is a suit of full armor, turning you into a real Dark Knight. The outfit just wouldn't be complete with a giant two-handed bastard sword with the Batman logo etched into the hilt. Intimidating, just like the Dark Knight should be. The armor itself is made out of leather, it's simply medieval themed, but that doesn't make it any less cool. Carlos has definitely earned spot number 5 on our list. Number 4 goes to Justin, a character, for his Deathstroke outfit. Justin has an amazing Deathstroke outfit that's truly a sight to behold. Coming equipped with a variety of different weapons and a weathered orange mask, Justin's Deathstroke outfit fits perfectly. Plus, when he takes the mask off, he has the eye patch and the hair. He looks great, ladies and gentlemen. He looks great. Justin really goes all the way because even when he doesn't have his helmet on, he's still got his costume on underneath to make sure that he's always in character. Number 3, Janet in cosplay Vinagravoda, Widowmaker. Janet's version of Widowmaker is not only spot on, it goes the extra mile. Complete with purple body paint, weird headset, and long blue ponytail, Janet exactly resembles the famous Widowmaker. Now, I have my feelings about Overwatch, but that's in a different video. This video is to focus on amazing cosplayers and their fabulous costumes. Janet's Widowmaker costume certainly takes the cake, and all of her features are there. Trust me, everything Widowmaker is admired for, Janet definitely brings to the table. Number 2, Juan Carlos and Sherma Arroyo with their Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask tribute. This isn't one costume, per se. This is an entire costume performance put on by the very talented Juan Carlos and Sherma Arroyo. They've spent years perfecting this performance, using various costumes and masks from the famous Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask to tantalize their audience and create an amazing experience. It truly is a sight to behold, something that only a dedicated fan could pull off. This actually won Team Mexico the World Cosplay Summit of 2015, beating all 25 other nations, including Japan, America, Italy, China, Hong Kong, and a whole bunch more. The Skull Kid costume in particular is absolutely mystifying. The amount of attention to detail truly makes it a stage-worthy performance. These costumes could be in a movie. They're that good. They're clearly fit for stage. And number 1, the number 1 costume I picked, which is not the number 1 in the world, just the number 1 for some of the best costumes I could find, is Yaya Han's Chun-Li. Now, this costume was also mentioned in another list, but Yaya Han's Chun-Li is a spitting image of Chun-Li, and on its own, this costume is good enough to represent Chun-Li, I think, in a movie. Yaya Han perfectly captures the character's essence and brings her to life for everyone to see. Certainly looks better than Chun-Li in the actual Chun-Li movie, I'll tell you that much. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below. Subscribe for more content. Who's your favorite cosplayer, and what costumes did you want to see on this